And we are back. Set number 4, getting ready to start on up. Perkins will serve it for Lander. Pacers up 2-1. Lander took set number 3 by a score of 25-21. Only the second set the Pacers have dropped here at home. First one was to Anderson on September 9th. McManus with the set there. Martinez with the set, sent on over, and the Pacers get the point. That's a problem with both liberos having names that start with M. The Pacers strike first here in set number 1. Emily Thielon now back to serve. Sent over to the Pacers side, tapped down by Allie Smith, and the Pacers get another point. Thielon on the serve. McManus gets the reception. Ritz on the attack, blocked at the net, kept alive though. Perkins sets it. There's the attack by Whipple, kept alive by the Pacers. Abago tries to send it on over, and Macklin can't reach out and grab it in time, and it is a point for Lander. And Megan Ferris comes on, goes straight back to serve. Julia Forrester gets it. Thielon desperately sets it up. Sent back over by Martinez on the overpass. Here's the attack from Ritz. Thielon actually sends it over, and it's going to be a kill for Emily Thielon.
That's an important kill for the Pacers. They're going to have to get ahead big here in this 4th set. Build that confidence back up from the first 2 sets.
Well, she was just trying to dig that one, and it ended up sailing back over, but nobody from Lander was in position to get it. Lucky break for the Pacers. Perkins now with the set. There's the attack from Ritz. Good dig by Martinez. Here's the attack from Julia Forrester. That goes off a body, and it will be a kill for Jules Forrester. Ellie Smith serving. A little short serve. Somehow kept alive by Lander. Ritz sends it over. Kept alive, and off the net. Macklin just couldn't control it. That's a point for the Pacers. I think they were calling for the ball to go out, actually, but by that point, Thielon had already committed to hitting it. So Lander takes over the serve again, and McManus. Martinez receives. Thielon with the set. Here's the attack from Forrester. That goes off the antenna, however, and it will be a point for the Bearcats.
Interesting note, Rebecca Martinez is now tied for 3rd all-time with most digs in a 4-set match with 32.
Well, she already set the record for most digs in a 3-set match. Now she's working on the 4-set.
The most in a 4-set match is Katie Toman with 38. She did that against Georgia College on the 17th of November. And so Martinez has a chance to reach that tonight if she can get but 6 more digs, she'll tie that record, and 7 more will give her the lead.
Well, a good chance. Sent on over. There's one from Martinez. Here's the attack from Macklin off the blockers. In the air, kept alive. Perkins sets it. Here's the attack. In the air, Martinez with a bump set. Julia Forrester on the attack. McManus gets the dig there. Perkins again on the set. Ritz with the attack off the blockers and out. Point Bearcats. And it is 5-4 Pacers.
So Martinez now holds sole ownership of 3rd place all time in 4 sets with 33 digs.
Overpass from Martinez. Bad reception on the serve, but the Pacers kept it alive somehow. Smith gets the dig there. Here's an attack from Forrester. McManus getting the dig. Sent on over. Allie Smith gets it. Thielon sets it for Christine Carroll, and that's going to be downed on the block. Another point for Lander. Ties it up, 5-5. Oakland again on the serve. Smith receives, set. Here's Macklin's attack, and she put a little too much behind that. It sailed on out. That is a point for Lander, and they take the lead.
Yeah, trying to make something happen that time. Just put a little too much into it for Macklin.
She wanted payback for taking the attack to the face to close out set 3. Thielon with the set. Here's the tip from the Pacers, and that's going to be a kill. Julia Forrester credited with the kill, just a little tap. That's all it required. Nobody in position to get it. Peralt comes back onto the court to serve. Macklin will take the seat. Macklin serve, McManus gets it. Here's the set from Copeland. The attack blocked at the net, and that's going to be a point for the Pacers. Telon and Christine Carroll getting credited with that block, and they retake the lead, 7-6.
Yeah, big play that time by Telon and Carroll. They're going to have to keep that up in order to close this fourth set out.
Peralt serving again. Martindale able to receive it. Copeland with the set. Now Martindale attacks. Peralt with the dig, sails back on over. And Amari Ashley just made the Pacers pay and slammed it right back down for the point.
They left a gap in that defense, and Ashley saw it all the way and crushed it into the hardwood.
Tied up 7-7. Martindale serving. Martinez receives the serve. Telon with the set. Here's the attack from Carroll. Off the blockers and out. Point Pacers. Forrester back to serve. They're on its way. Ashley with the reception. There's the attack. That sails out, but it went off a, no, it was in. I thought it went off a fingertip. Either way, it's a point Bearcats. Ashley serve on the way. Martinez receives. Telon with the set. Forrester taps it on over. Johnson gets the dig. Tap attack from the Bearcats. Christine Carroll off the blockers. Kept alive, though, by Peralt. Into the air, sailing a little too far. Ooh, Martinez able to get to that one. Peralt ends up popping it right back over to the Landers side. Here's the attack. Off the blockers and down. But it's a point for the Pacers.
They're going to say that was off a hand.
Pacers catching a break there. I was inclined to side with Lander on that. The point will go to USC Aiken. 9-8 the score. Carroll back to serve. Good serve from Carroll. Martindale received it. Copeland sets it up. Johnson on the attack off the blockers and sent. Nice effort, though, by Martindale to get over there. I didn't think she had a shot, but she somehow kept the ball in the air for a couple extra seconds. Nonetheless, Pacers get the point. Carroll serving again. And time it sails out. Those service errors really hurting the Pacers today, keeping them from stringing points together and costing them a set in set 3.
Now Martinez tied for second all-time in a 4-set match with 34 digs.
Perkins on the serve. Forrester. Telon. There's the attack from Smith. Tipped over. Blockers keep it going, though. Good block from Lander. Forrester again with the tap over, and this time it works. Bearcats are playing back looking for a hard attack. And Julia Forrester read it perfectly, just tips it over the blockers and sets it onto the hardwood. Telon. Serve, just out, and that's going to be a point for the Bearcats. Pacers not too happy. They think that hit the line. They're not going to get much sympathy from the judges. It's 11-10 the score. Another service error for the Pacers.
Yeah, pretty raucous crowd for the Pacers tonight, making their displeasure known.
Ferris on the serve. Telon with the set. Allie Smith with the attack. Good dig there by Lander. Here's the attack from Ritz, and that gets through the blockers, and that'll be a point for the Bearcats, tied up again at 11. Another serve from Ferris. Forrester. Set from Telon. Here's the attack. Kept alive. Perkins. Whipple on the attack. Julia Forrester pops it on up, and that's going to sail out. Point Bearcats.
And the Bearcats will retake the lead.
And the key for USC Aiken, if they really want to put a dent in Lander, they got to keep it away from Whipple. She's just been all over the place, and she's been tough to beat. They're serving again. Martinez. Set from Telon. Abago puts it on in, and it's going to be down. Kill for Okene Abago.
Abago making her presence known here in set number 5. She's been a big weapon out there for the Pacers so far.
It hasn't seen a whole lot of action this year, but she is certainly making a name for herself tonight. Martindale receives the serve. Perkins with the set. Whipple on the attack off the blocker, sent right back over. So that's going to be called an error on the Pacers. Point for Lander. Mistakes really hurting the Pacers now. They were hurting Lander in the first 2 sets, but now the Pacers have caught that bug. McManus sends it over on the serve. Telon with the set. Julia Forrester tips it over. Kept alive, McManus. Sent on over by Ritz. Martinez sets it. Macklin attacks off the blockers and down. Good kill for the Pacers. Ties it up again. And now Rebecca Martinez goes back to serve. Serve on its way. Ferris receives it. Perkins sets it. Ritz attacks off the blockers. Ritz now sending it high into the air. Perkins with the bump set. There's the attack, and it goes into the net. Point Pacers.
Now the Pacers with the lead, and they've got to step on the gas quickly and get this lead extended. They got to get more points on the board, and they got to push strong.
And no service errors.
Absolutely, as this set continues.
Oh, no service error on that one. Ferris received it. Here's the attack, and it goes into the net again. 2-point lead for the Pacers.
Those service errors, as you mentioned, have been killer for the Pacers so far. They're currently with 9 service errors on this match, where Lander only has 1.
And Lander just called a timeout, so we will take a break. 15-13, Pacers leading in set number 4 by that score. We are back, 15-13, Pacers leading Lander. Martinez has the ball. She will serve it up, fresh off the break. Ferris set from Perkins. There's the attack. Martinez, good dig. Set by Telon. There's the attack from Smith. McManus gets the dig. Here's the attack from Ritz. Another dig from Martinez. Excellent digs from Rebecca Martinez. Off the blockers, popped on up. Christine Carroll keeping it going. Telon sets it up. Here's the attack from Julia Forrester. McManus. That's going to be a kill. Julia Forrester gets credited with the kill there. Good job by the Pacers, coming fresh off the timeout from the Bearcats and not giving up any ground.
And Martinez now with 36 digs, only 2 away from the school record in 4 sets.
Ritz's attack is dug out by Telon. Martinez with the set. There's the attack from Forrester. Kept going by Lander. Sent on over. There's another dig from Martinez. Set. Attack. Tipped by Carroll. McManus a good dig there. Perkins with the set. There's the attack. Telon getting the dig. Martinez bump sets it for Allie Smith, who attacks off the tip of a blocker. Perkins with the set. And it's going to be downed. Looks like Amari Ashley tried to send it across the net, and she ended up just keeping it on her side. Another point for the Pacers.
Pacers doing exactly what they need to be doing here in set number 4, building on this lead. 17-13 now. They cannot afford to step back now.
They're on its way. Perkins with the set. Here's the attack from Ritz. Off the hands wrong, but doing that, it kept Macklin from setting up properly. Hit her right in the throat. And that's a point for Lander.
Substituting number 1, number 15.
17-14 the score. Pacers with a mini run there. Copeland back onto the court, and she will serve. Martinez receives the serve. Telon with the set. Carroll attacks with a little tip, and that gets over the blockers and down. Another kill for Christine Carroll. Brings up Natalie Peralt, and she will serve it. There's the set. Off the block from Carroll and down. Solo block for Christine Carroll and another point for the Pacers.
Huge play by Carroll.
And another timeout coming up for Lander. 19-14, Pacers up by 5 here in set number 4. And Peralt will serve it. 19-14 your score. And that serve sails out. Point Bearcats. Rebecca Martinez looking for 2 more digs to set the record for most digs in a 4-game set. She already a 4-set match. She already has the 3-set match record. It's the reception on that one. Set. Carroll attacks. Martinez. No, not Martinez. Peralt gets it. And a whistle there. Ball handling error for the Pacers. Another point for Lander. Martindale serving now for Lander. Martinez receives. Telon sets. Julia Forster on the attack off the tips. Kept alive. Sent on over by Johnson. Allie Smith gets the dig. Telon sets it up. Kirsten Carroll on the attack, and she breaks through the block for the kill.
Carroll coming to life here in set number 4. It took her a little while tonight, but she's making her presence felt in a big way in the latter half of this set.
And Julia Forster now serving with a 20-16 lead. Here's the set. And sent on over. Dig from Smith. Telon with the set. Julia Forster on the attack. And that lands in. There's 1 kill for Julia Forster.
Only 2 away from breaking into the top 10 all time for kills. That would set her up with 980. She currently has 978.
Yeah, she's got 4 points to work with. Sent on over by Johnson. There's a dig for Bex. 1 more needed for her. Christine Carroll sends it over on the tip. Sent back over off the blockers. Peralt gets the dig there. Telon sets. There's the attack from Smith off the antennas. And that's going to be a point for the Bearcats. And Emily Tilling going to have some words with the officials saying that it was Lander who hit the antenna, not USC Aiken. And we'll see if they're going to confer. Doesn't look like it. Words being exchanged. Not happy ones, I'm sure.
Certainly not. Nothing safe for broadcast, I can almost guarantee.
Nah, they're a bit more toned down here than they are in other sports, I believe. At least professional sports. Professional sports, everything's fair game. As the score stands right now, it's 21-17, Lander with possession to serve. And they're going to give Coach Glenn Cox a yellow card. And he's not too sure why. So Lander will keep the point, 21-17 your score. Amari Ashley with the serve. Peralt receives it. Telon shovels it on over. That catches the Lander D sleeping. Another point for the Pacers and a kill for Telon. That sends Christine Carroll back to serve. Rebecca Martinez will hop on off the court. Sent on over. Manis gets the reception, set up. There's the attack. And that's going to be right on the corner. May have gone off a Pacer. Either way, it's a point for Lander. And Carroll hops off the court. Martinez back on.
Martinez looking to take sole possession of that four-set match dig record. She is now tied with Toman with 38.
And here's the serve from Perkins. Peralt receives it. Julia Forrester bump sets it for Allie Smith, who attacks. That lands on the line. Kill for Allie Smith. 23-18 your score. Oh, they're going to reverse the decision and say that was out.
Yeah, originally called a kill for the Pacers. They reversed the decision, and they'll say it's point Bearcats.
A lot of unhappy voices in the crowd. Telon sets, Abago attacks. McManus getting it there. Here's the attack from Lander. Good dig by Peralt. Set. Here's the attack for Smith. She punches it on over. McManus getting the dig. Set. There's the attack. Another good dig from Natalie Peralt, keeping the play going. Attack from Forrester off the blockers. Abago double taps it. That's going to be a point for the Bearcats, 22-20.
And we still have ourselves 3 more points before the Pacers can call it a set. So they're going to have to buckle down here and keep up the momentum.
Now Lander has fought their way right back into this one. Serve on its way. Set from Telon. Abago attacks. That's a point for the Pacers off the tips of the fingers. I was about to say they gave the point to Lander for a second there. Like, no, that belongs to the Pacers. Glad to know the scorekeeper is paying attention. Serve on its way from Telon. McManus receives it. There's a set from Perkins. Attack on its way from Ritz. And Julia Forrester couldn't get a good dig on it. Big mistake there for the Pacers. Keeps Lander right in it, 23-21. Serve from Ferris, Forrester, Telon. Attack from Allie Smith off the blockers and down. Kill for the Pacers, and it's 24-21. Set point, USC Aiken. Oh, we won't see Forrester break into the top 10 unless Lander ties it up, which they very well could. We'll see what happens though. Serve on its way. Here's the attack, tipped over, blocked, and it's down, and that will be the point, set, and match for USC Aiken. 25-21, the final score of set 4. Pacers win it 3-1 to continue their perfect streak, 13-0 in their last 13, and they are perfect in the conference, 5-0.
Well, it was a nerve-wracking one for Coach Cox's Pacers, but they managed to get the job done with an excellent showing in sets number 1, 2, and 4. So the Pacers continue to roll this season, and they'll look to carry this momentum into Friday's big matchup against the Augusta Jaguars.
And that will be a good match. Again, next match is on the 6th of October, this Friday at 7 against Augusta. And then another tournament coming up, 10-13 and 10-14. There will be several matches, not all of them Pacers, but the Pacers will be playing Mars Hill, Tusculum, Carson Newman, and Lincoln Memorial in that tournament. But in the meantime, Pacers pick up the win, another conference win, always good to have. And we will see you on Friday. For Jordan Phillips, I'm Marcus Johnson. Thank you, and have a good one.